We can go AoE Shock and Stun, which is useful because I'm going to Shock Hardy and UA will kick in. Watch. Boom. Shock and Stun Hardy, I should say. So the Stun, yeah, Anticipation will kick in, but... Hey everyone, it's Armor Gaming. Welcome back to the channel and welcome to Monster Legends. Welcome to an exclusive first look at the brand new exclusive Corrupted Monster, Stungum. This is the Golden Pass monster from Season 3. This is the exclusive one, the one where you have to buy the $50 pass, assuming it's on a discount. So here we have this monster. Huge shout out to SocialPoint for giving me the chance to do this video. They provided the monster, all the cells I need to take this monster rank 5. Any gems I use will be reimbursed, and they also provided all the food I need to feed this monster all the way to level 150. I'm going to do two parts. In this part, I'm going to take this monster to rank 3 and utilize the monster, and then later we'll do a part 2 where we take this monster all the way to rank 5. So this young monster with a passion for chewing gum used to get bullied. Then one day, as he was buying a gumball from his favorite machine, there was a short circuit and Stungum was devoured by the machine and became part of it. So this candy machine ate this little kid monster, and let's see what happened after. Now he's a bit of a hero who uses his mechanical body and unique powers to defend other oppressed young monsters from bullies. So he basically combats other candy machines. Alright, let's just check out his ultimate right now. Big price, applies Mega Stun to all enemies, applies 2 random negative effects to all enemies. I mean, even the Mega Stun by itself would be good, although I realize this does not deal any damage whatsoever, so you're just getting a 2 negative effects, random, and then a Mega Stun. Alright, let's talk stats. This monster has a power stat of 8041, which is a unique power stat. No other monster has this power stat. It is slightly less than average, however. The life stat is 88,368, which is right about average. It's a little less than average as well. It's tied with that of Cat and Gartox. And the speed stat is 6369, which is the 5th highest stat in the game. Right now, the highest stat in the game is 6446, which belongs to Wormhole. Then there's a couple monsters that have a speed stat of 6424. And then we have, I believe it's Karukage with 6402. And then we have this monster. So he's pretty fast. Actually, Karukage is 6391. Yeah, Jakuen High is 6402. So yeah, he's the 5th fastest monster in the game. And based on the ultimate, I do remember this monster is a denier. Alright, so let's check out the skill set. We have Eternal Gummy, deals moderate thunder damage to one enemy, 25 stamina, 0 cooldown. Lucky Day, this one applies shock and it is spammable, so this can help to counteract Unrelenting Assault. This can help to counter any monster that has ET skills. Right now for Season 3 would be King Charmless, and even Karukage, the Anticipation monster, actually also has an extra turn skill as well. So nice, a spammable shock. I like this because it actually does something other than just dealing low damage, right? Low elemental damage. We have Berries, applies a random positive status effect to itself. Not a fan of this skill. It could be anything. It can be a triple damage, a double damage, and it doesn't really help you out if you're not an attacker. We have Berry Flavor, deals moderate thunder damage to one enemy, applies a random negative effect to one enemy. So more RNG, random negative effect on a 1-turn cooldown. We have Striking Flavor, which deals moderate thunder damage, applies shock and stun. I actually like this skill a lot because, again, depending who you're facing, the fact that you can stop Unrelenting Assaults if the shock lands or the stun lands, that's pretty nice. So this is your main denial right here, the AoE stun. We have a single Mega Stun, deals heavy thunder damage, applies Mega Stun. This stops the enemy for 2 full turns. So really helpful against anyone that has dodge area or just anyone you need to mobilize for a long period of time. What else do we have? Relaxing Flavor, moderate thunder damage, activates all cooldown on one enemy. Ooh, this monster has a single CDA. So if you're going up against someone that you know cannot be hit with stun, maybe it's a dodge area monster, you have single CDA to work with. And then we have another stun skill, deals moderate thunder damage to one enemy, applies stun, and a random positive effect to itself. So this skill is cool because you do get a random added benefit of a positive effect to yourself. So in terms of skill set on this monster, I would say you run Striking Flavor, you go ahead and run the Mega Stun skill, you go ahead and run the single CDA 100%. Yeah, so you have a 2-turn denial, you have a CDA for when it's needed, you have your AoE denial, which is your main form of denial, and the last skill, I'm actually going to I'm going to say don't go with Mint and Strawberry, especially for PvP. For PvP, I say go with the AoE Shock. Yeah, because you want a way to stop extra turns, and you want a way to stop Unrelenting Assaults. For war scenarios, I would say go ahead and give Mint and Strawberry for that random positive effect. You never know, could come in handy. Maybe you have a positive effect protection, maybe you have a shield or something, but this would be my PvP skill set. In terms of relics, let's see what this monster has. He has the Double Mask relic. So with Double Mask, I would say Jazz Star is always my go-to because it drains stamina and recovers stamina. If you're running 2 of them, you could essentially 100% stamina drain the enemy. So that might not be a bad idea, right? You run 2 Jazz Masks. Yeah, look at all that stamina you drain. This one's a level 30 and it removes 171. A maxed out is 225, so you have 2 maxed out. That's 450 stamina removed, plus the enemy stunned, so they can't even recharge on the turn. Now, obviously, there's a lot of relics they can use to recover, so there is that. Now, assuming you have this monster, that means you bought the exclusive Golden Pass, so I'm gonna guess that maybe you also bought the Golden Legends Pass. If that is the case from Season 1, then you have Unrelenting Assault, which is one of the best ways to use this monster. And using them as an attacker, so that's what I want to actually showcase. So we're going to actually use Stungum as an attacker Stungum, which of course you can do thanks to your... did we go over the trait? I don't think we did. We'll talk about it right now. Because of Unrelenting Assault and the way it works, you could use them as an attacker. So that's what we're going to try to showcase here. Let me see. I'm going to give them... Oh, I need some strength runes. So we'll come back to this, but... Conventionally, this is the type of monster you run as a denier, so you'll give them like 2 speed runes and a team speed, or 3 speed runes, but you do need some monster going first to remove the enemy Megaton for PvP purposes. For Team Wars, it's whatever you're facing. In terms of the trait, this monster does have Hardened, so 20% less accuracy against negative effects. You have Immune to Possession, which helps you so you don't get possessed. And in rank 3, you get a random area debuff. Status Caster cast a random debuff to all enemies at the start of the battle. So, because you're facing Megaton, it's interesting because that enemy Megaton is going to absorb 3 different debuffs. And now I'm thinking if you partner this monster up with Royal Magas, you also get like Elemental Weakness random as an advantage. So that'll be an interesting little mechanic that they can combo together. But for now... Let's see, we went over, yeah, so we're going to give him UA, since if you bought this monster, you probably have UA. And then runes, let me just get some strength runes, and we'll try them out in PvP. Alright, so this is the team I'm going to use, a triple corrupted team. I will say that this monster does have the issue of stamina, right? Because, yeah, Jester Mask can recover stamina, but then if you get drained, that's also an issue because he's triggered before the enemy stamina drain relic, so do watch out for that. If you can partner this monster up with something that can give stamina regen, for example, I'm using Master Rat, and I'm going to be using the Agile skill. Did I give it? No, Staff Form skill, which gives stamina regen. So, there's ways to kind of combat that. This monster is running Dispelling Fist, although I would say it doesn't really necessarily need it. I guess, let's say you have a monster that doesn't have a single cleansing skill. So let's actually go ahead and give back Snake Heads, and we'll get rid of Rat and Snake. So, any monster that can go first running Dispelling Fist to get rid of enemy Megaton, and then you want to go next in the turn order and stun. Now, unfortunately, I need a... Let's see if I can get away with 2 strength, just because I'm 130. If this monster was a 150, obviously it'd be easier to use 2 speed and have a hope that I get my Unrelenting Assault can trigger and I can stun and do everything. But we'll see how this goes. So let's click the first base. Oh, I think I can pull it off here. So again, you have a monster going first. That monster's whole purpose is to get rid of enemy Megatons. Unlike what we have here, a guard down and a negate healing. That's pretty useful. So Snake Heads, Dispelling Fist will get rid of Megatons. And then you would go next in the turn order. And then you can do your AoE stun and shock and whatever you need to. And then if you A can trigger, that's even better. In this case, I am going to get wrecked by the dots. So on to the next one we go. Again, this is 130. It'll be a way better showcase when he's 150 and I can actually go second in the turn order. I'm just afraid that... You know what? I think with my Rat going first, maybe it'll be fine. I'll try the 2 speed. But yeah, I would say he's like the Pandakin mechanic of you run him as a second monster in the turn order attacker to deny. Alright, let's see this next battle if I can pull it off. Fight, we have DA monsters, so... not necessarily the best showcase, but we do get an idea of it. Here, I'll just do the double damage. And then AoE. Yeah, look how weak he is. Man, if he wasn't that weak, it would be a better showcase. So, double mint. UA kicks in, and then there we go. Jazz Mask. So, puts him to 0. I recover, but again, stamina drain. Good thing I have that stamina regen. Striking Flavor. Shock. Alright. Unrelenting Assault. By the way, he got a positive effect blocked from my random status caster. And we'll do Lucky Day just to showcase that. Yeah, rank 5 is definitely going to be a better showcase than the rank 3 one. So we'll exit this since it's just dodge area monsters, and we'll go on to the next one. Yeah, he's not... I got to give him the 2 strength. Otherwise, he runs into issues. Alright, let's do that. And let's click fight. I wonder if maybe my Master Rat can do more team speed and 2 speed. Alright, I don't think this is going to go well. Alright, we have a Hardy. Favorite trick. Alright, this is the perfect showcase. So, any corrupted monster running Dispelling Fist gets rid of enemy Megatons. There you go, success. In this case, it's actually good. It's a Crowd Crawler. Yeah, it's because I have the elemental advantage. We can go with, let's see. We can go AoE Shock and Stun, which is useful because I'm going to Shock Hardy and UA will kick in. Watch. Boom. Shock and Stun Hardy, I should say. So the Stun, yeah, Anticipation will kick in, but he will have to recharge. And then I can keep attacking him. This time I'll hit him with the CDA. UA will kick in again. Yeah, this is the perfect showcase. All right, he's going to recharge unless he has 0 cooldown skill, which he might. Oh, he got his ult. So I got unlucky. He got his ult. He killed me. But assuming he didn't get his ult, I would have beaten him. Right, so that's how the mechanic works. So it's actually pretty nice. Let me check something out real quick. I didn't realize stamina regen at the start of the battle. Oh, I use Master Rat the whole time, and I never realized that you get stamina regen at the start of the battle. That's pretty awesome. So Master Rat and Stungum, yeah, good mechanic there. When you do get stamina drained, you have stamina to utilize thanks to your stamina regen. Alright, click fight. Here's another, potentially, yeah, this will be a good showcase unless you're running Dispelling Fist. Burning Hands, okay, perfect. So we will go in, get rid of enemy Megatons. By the way, look at those random debuffs. We have the reverse healing, negate healing, and we have something else. Total blind or blind, I think. Let's see what he has right now. Bad Moon Rising, my Megaton absorbs everything. I go and I get to deny. So really quickly, oh, minor blind, reverse healing, and negate healing. Alright, check this out. I wonder what kicks in first, the negate or the reverse. So we are going to go with the stun and the stun and shock. Everyone got shocked, everyone got stunned. UA deals some residual damage. UA will give me an extra turn. And Jastar's Mask, if it has a chance to activate, would have drained them to 0. Alright, now I can do the Mega Stun, I can do the CDA, I can do the AoE Shock again. Just for damaging purposes, I'm going to go with Lucky Day. So UA can trigger again, I'll get an extra turn again. If there was a monster that didn't get stunned, but I know has 0 cooldown skills, I would go with my CDA skills just to shut them down. Lucky Day is spammable, so I can use it again. And again, so again, if this is a 150 running another, yeah, if this was a 150 doing more damage, that Lucky Day would be a lot stronger. Alright, let me make sure Panda has Revival. Panda does have Cane Sword, Moon Haze. No, he doesn't. Alright, here, let me just hit some dots, and I think, oh, maybe you have Revival. Revival, okay, cool, so we can keep this going. I could always buff, of course, so 4 elephants move, and then, let's see, as soon as I get a turn in, what do you have? Shock, Quicksand. Alright, recharge, so dead, and then if I needed to attack, what's your face? Shelly, I could. Shelly dies, comes back to life. Alright, we will call it a day there. So yeah, that's how the monster works. That's how the mechanic works as an attacker running UA. So it's similar to doing any fast corrupted monster, Dispelling Fist, or removes positive effects, and then Panda connects in the turn order. For wars though, you would run them 3 speed if you need to go first and deny right off the bat. Here we'll go with none of them cleanse, so when there's no Megaton, you go for a buff right away. There you go. Cutting Roots. Ouch. Alright, yeah, you go for a buff right away, and then you can just do your stun. And oh gosh. Stay alive. Yeah, Jastar's Mask, look at that. All the way down to 0. So that's how that works. If there is no Megaton, which specifically in Wars, this monster could be really good. If it's a Thunder category, yeah, it could be really, really good. Alright, we'll do this last battle, and we'll go from there. I'm definitely looking forward to taking this monster to rank 5 so we can see him at his full potential. Here is the Snakeheads. And by the way, I've been ignoring what the enemies have, but you can kind of see it. I think that with Guard Down, Daze, and Minor Blind, we'll go with Striking. It's actually really good that the enemies are Cryos, so that my UA can trigger and I can get another turn, and then I can go attack them. So there's a monster that cannot get stunned, but he did get his stamina drain thanks to my Jazz Mask. But in this case, to be safe, I would single CDA him. First I need to go Lucky Day to kill Cryos since he has the taunt mechanic. Alright, and even though I got stamina drain, again, good synergy here with that stamina regen. I can go in for that single CDA. Bam. If UA wouldn't have killed him, of course. And yeah, that's how this monster works. So, he's your typical denier that in the current meta can work as an attacker, specifically with someone to just remove enemy Megaton. So, I like him. At the same time, I don't think he's anything too crazy. But for wars, I think he can really shine with that shock and stun, with that mega stun, and with that single CDA. I do like that flexibility. Relics-wise, I'm not a fan of the double mask. I gotta admit, I'm not a fan of it. Yeah, you could double Jastar's Mask, but overall, I'm not a big fan of it. I wish he had, like, something else that could recover stamina, like an amulet or something, a cane. Well, I mean, he doesn't even have a cane. Then again, you could say he is his own cane, like a candy machine cane. But anyhow, guys, with that being said, that is my monster review, my exclusive first look on Stungum. Like I said, there will be a part 2 where I take him to rank 5, and then you'll really get to see this monster shine. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Let me know what you thought about it in the comments below, and remember to subscribe.